Something unusual happened on April 12th in Fayetteville, North Carolina. It was Easter Sunday, and one lone church bell began to ring at sunrise. Soon other bells began to ring also. In minutes, the air was filled with the sound of church bells downtown and in the distance. The church bells in Fayetteville were not ringing to invite their members to Easter Sunday worship. COVID-19 had shuttered churches. There would be no Easter services on April 12th, 2020. The church bells were not ringing to promote their own practice of faith. They were not pealing to remind their members to leave their homes and enter their separate sanctuaries or be on the grounds for an Easter sunrise service. The church bells were ringing on Easter Sunday to call the residents of Fayetteville to act as one community in the face of the pandemic. It was a collective reminder of the strength of community to lessen the impact of the coronavirus. It was a sustained gesture acknowledging the value of faith in difficult times. Like all of you, I have looked forward to the opening of school this fall with great anticipation. Today's convocation is where community begins in earnest. We are virtual now, but how we live in community with one another as you arrive on campus over the next 4 weeks has never been more important to campus life. Your safety and the safety of all students, faculty, and staff is at stake. Protect yourself, protect others, protect our university community. Wear your mask, practice social distancing, wash your hands. These days and weeks are all about preserving the student experience, prioritizing the safety of all members of our community, sharing what we know as quickly and completely as possible with one another, and at all times acting honorably, doing what is right, practicing guidelines, and holding one another accountable for the community's health, safety, and well-being. Several years ago, it seemed a good idea and important that we use convocation to remind ourselves of our Baptist heritage. That decision resonates with me, especially this fall, for this reason. At its historic roots, and at its best, Baptist in matters of faith has always meant 3 founding principles: freedom, choice, and voluntarism. Freedom, choice, and voluntarism. I can't think of any better way for us to live in community during this pandemic. We all have the freedom, with no limits, to act responsibly and conscientiously to keep ourselves and one another safe. We all have the choice, not just to meet expectations, but to exceed expectations of personal behavior to suppress the coronavirus in these critical first weeks of the fall semester. And voluntarily, individually, we all can find ways to care for one another in big ways and small ways, and to be thoughtful in word and deed. Thank you for adjusting to our new reality. You are making the best of a difficult situation. The way we will support one another in the days ahead will make us all proud to be Bulldogs.